Well, good day. And I'm Ruth Bowick, the president of the New Horizons Senior Center. And it's really a pleasure for me today because I'm welcoming Gerald Delorme here. He's the president of the Sunset Country Square Dancers. And on here is the secretary, Judy Underwood, and she is, as mentioned, the secretary. Now, they're not only going to dance, and maybe one of them might be able to entice me to get up and let me show you my 2 steps before this segment is over. So let's begin. Gerald, when did the New Horizons Center actually start, or not the New Horizons, but the seniors, the square dancers start up in Kenora? 42 years ago.
Yeah, I understand they started in Laclou about 42 years ago.
Oh, so it was up to the Laclouers to get things going here then.
That they did, but I think at the time there was more than one square dance club in the area.
Oh,
that was the main one.
I didn't know that, so that's interesting to know. Well, I've overheard you saying that you came down here from Resolute Bay, so did you actually square dance up there, so you knew how to square dance before you came here?
No, when I was in Resolute Bay, it was a 24/7 operation, and 7 days a week, so...
Oh, really? What were you doing?
I was working at the airport there.
Oh, okay. 7 days a week. Oh, so you must have had a long holiday. They must have given you 2 months off in the summer or something.
None.
Not really?
No.
Really? Oh, so I bet you're glad to come to Kenora.
Oh, yes, out of the Arctic. But the thing is, though, I was up there in the Arctic during the summertime, and it was actually very pretty. I was on the north shore of Lancaster Sound, which is also known as the Northwest Passage.
Oh, okay, it would be. Yes.
So it's...
Well, I'm going to move over to Judy now and ask her, do you have any idea when they moved into this nice new Horizon Center down here in the rec center?
Well, formerly we were dancing on Park Street. At
yes.
It used to be the old jail.
By the fire,
people who would remember.
Right, yeah.
And when they built the rec center, we moved over here, and I believe that's about 12 years ago.
So they've been safely ensconced in here, and you really enjoy it? And
yes.
Okay, so sometimes you have 2 squares. Today we're only going to see 1 square dance, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Now there's a few other things I'd like to ask you then. Does this group is the Sunset Country Squares? Do I have it right?
Kenora
Yes.
Sunset
Kenora,
Country Squares.
put Kenora in there. Okay. You make travel square dances anywhere around the area or the district or into Winnipeg or anything as guests at other?
we do go to Fort Frances at least several times a year.
Oh, good.
And in the past, we've attended some conventions. The one, my wife and I, as well as Mr. and Mrs. Bingham, Tom and Vicky, we went to Montreal.
Oh, to square dance?
To square dance.
Wow.
And we've been to Regina twice and Winnipeg twice.
Really? So you get around?
And then Nipo as well.
Oh, little Nipo after Montreal.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's great. So, and then just at the same token, do some square dance clubs come here, Judy, to dance?
Yes, they do, because we try to encourage and support our local clubs, and we want to make sure that we have enough members. We want to make sure that we have enough members, and we have a caller come in. As you can see, you'll find out today we dance to music on the computer. So for us, it's really exciting when we have a guest caller, and we support our clubs. Fort Frances will come here. People from Winnipeg have come here, and we've even, I think, on occasion maybe had somebody from Thunder Bay who was here during the summer. So it's very common to travel and support each other's clubs.
And when they do travel like that in here, then is that the major time you'll get a caller, or does it even matter?
For us in our club, we have 2 caller dances a year.
Oh, okay.
One in the spring and one in the fall. And then when Fort Frances has theirs, we'll travel to Fort Frances.
And they have a
as well.
caller too.
They have a caller.
Where do you get your callers from? Winnipeg or the States or where?
Usually we get them from Winnipeg.
Okay.
But square dance is friendship set to music. And you can go anywhere, find a club, let them know that you're a square dancer, let them know what level you dance, and you can be welcomed into their family. I've even danced on Salt Spring Island.
Really? That must have been exciting.
It was really
They
fun.
say that's one of the most beautiful islands in Canada.
It is.
That leads me into something I was going to ask you. I know a lot of people are snowbirds here, and when you go down south to the warmer climes, the lucky people, can you square dance? You find square dance clubs down there?
I haven't had the opportunity to travel down south myself, but I hear that they do, and I know Jerry can speak to that.
Have you been down here? How about you talking that? You get invited to square dance down south?
We've been going, my wife and I, we've been going down there now for about 12 years.
Okay.
In South
well, that's
Texas.
as long as you've been square dancing here, 12 years.
Pretty much. And we danced to several callers down there.
Well, that must be fun.
Oh, yes.
It's really an experience.
Oh, yeah.
And are they all pretty much seniors? Like you're not square dancing with...
Mostly seniors, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
That's a, and when you bring costumes, you're very relaxed, which is good because it shows anyone watching Shaw Cable 10 this segment that you don't have to think they have to get dressed up in. But I just love it when I've seen you square dance in those frilly skirts, really with all kinds of, what do you call them underneath? Crinolines underneath.
Crinolines.
So when you come here on the Sundays, you're very relaxed, which is very nice. So people don't have to worry about getting on the sewing machine and making a costume or something.
No,
But you take
not at
one
all.
down south.
Yeah, we usually
People-
take something down south, with us.
Okay. There was something else I wanted to. Do you ever enter any contests, like to win, I don't know if I should say a trophy, but is there square dancing contests?
There-
Who'd like to answer that one?
Now, there are some competitions around, but
Competitions, okay, not
but
contests.
we've that's basically way above our head for.
Oh, really?
So no.
Even though you've been dancing all those, and even the ones from Laclou, they've been dancing for what, 42 years?
No, that's.
You'd rather stay out of the competitions.
We stay out of the
Okay,
competitions,
then.
yes.
Yes. Well, listen, I'm going to end this part of the interview because I want to see some of you. I want 2, 4, 6, 8 people up square dancing, and maybe, just maybe, one of the nice men here might want to take me up and show me a little bit, and I'll make a fool of myself.
Well, Ruth, we would love to have you come up and dance. Head square through, and do-si-do your corner, and then swing through. Boys run. Swing through, and then boys run. And then bend the line. Right and left through. Okay, now, past the ocean. Very good, very good. Boys cross fold. Swing your corner and promenade. Okay.
I shouldn't have wore high heels, but that's okay.
Left your corner.
Okay, you left, that's it. You can
Do-si-do your partner.
Well, that I remembered.
Okay.
See, I remember it.
Allen and left.
Oh, okay, left.
And then the next one is a grand right and left. So straight ahead, Ruth, one hand, and then the next hand.
Okay, that I can remember. Yeah.
Then do-si-do your partner and promenade home.
Okay.
And we're there.
Over here. Oh, is this where we started? Oh,
This
okay.
is where we start.
Okay.
Very good, very
Okay.
good. You're doing great. Okay, boys, promenade inside.
Oh, the boys.
And then do-si-do your partner.
See, some of it I can remember.
Now the girls, you promenade
Oh.
inside. So just
Oh,
around the
okay.
circle. And then do-si-do once you're home.
And, whoops.
Okay, good. Now, Alabama left.
Oh, yeah.
And then come back and do-si-do your partner.
Oh,
And then take your corner lady.
that's me? If you take me?
Yeah.
Okay. What do we do?
And then
Oh,
you just promenade.
oh, okay.
shouldn't have worn heels.
I know. So now I end up with you.
So now what you notice, Ruth, is you've moved, the girls have all moved one position, but the guys stay
Oh, the
in
guys-
the
oh,
same
the guys were-
position.
okay.
So you'll just continue around the circle till you get home.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alamanda corner,
Okay. Whoops. Oh, this. Okay. And then what?
and then do-si-do, and then circle left.
Yeah. Good thing we got our tent.
Okay.
In the men's star right, once around. And pass your partner. And then element left. Okay, then you weave the ring.
We what?
So Ruth, you
Ruth,
will
the
go
other
in the
way.
opposite direction. And you just go in and
Oh,
out.
like a-
in
this,
and
okay.
out. So you're doing a weave.
You said this was an easy one.
This is.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, till I get you again. Okay.
And then you swing and promenade.
Swing.
You're swinging. Where are you?
Okay.
Okay.
And then and promenade.
Okay.
Just me? Just you and me?
No, I'm
Oh, okay.
And then it just repeats again.
Okay.
Okay, so you've come through the full thing and you would repeat till you get back home. So if you want to square up with your partner.
I'd like to explain, we're going to have some round dancing now, just to sample a little bit of an exhibition in between the square dancing. So the round dancing is very much like a ballroom dancing. There's the cha-cha and the waltz and the two-step and everything. But what you're going to hear, instead of a caller calling, the caller is called a cuer. And the cuer will give the steps so that everybody knows what they're going to do. So now I'm going to get out of the way here so that our round dancers can show us how a round dance goes. Judy, I'd like to take about a couple of minutes to have you explain a little more about the Angels. That way, anyone watching this show on Shaw Cable Channel 10 that might be interested in square dancing will realize that there's help. So would you like to tell the camera this?
I'd love to, Ruth.
Okay.
And that's a great question. As I mentioned earlier, square dancing is friendship set to music. And what we do is we have our more experienced dancers who are the angels. And you got to experience that, Ruth, when you were dancing in the square, where one of our more experienced dancers just took you on
Yeah, they
and
did.
helped guide you through gently through the process. And that's part of the process, and that's part of the square dance family, are the angels who help out our new dancers.
Great. Well, I noticed no one gets mad if you make a mistake. I mean, that's just part of the thing. If you trip on your feet like I did a couple of times, no one said, oh, get away from here. They're very friendly, very kind, very compassionate. They know you want to dance, and they're doing the best to make it easy for you.
Exactly. And we want people to have fun, and it's a really great form of exercise.
It is. I can see that. Yes. Yeah.
So, Ruth, tell me, how did you feel about dancing?
Oh, okay. Well, should I say that's a good question too? Because it was kind of fun. Because I think if I remember, at least, maybe I said 50 years ago. But I think it's more like 60 years ago, when I was still single and worked at the CPR. The Square Dancers group met in the Legion that was across from the station, and so I joined that club, and it was kind of fun. But I then got married and moved away, so I only did it for about a year. But I was amazed, it was like riding a bike. I was amazed how I could remember the element left and the and then the do-si-do, and then there was another one I could remember. I can't think of it right now, but it wasn't all foreign to me. So if anyone out there is interested in square dance, it's a good exercise. It's very sociable. And one other thing I do want to say just before I finish is that one of the square dancers mentioned to me that when they dance on Tuesdays, I'm pretty sure it's Tuesdays, when the dancing is over, everybody chips in to set up the tables for the big Tuesday luncheon, which holds about 56 people. I think that's what the fire marshal will allow. So it helped the New Horizons. So they're not only having fun square dancing, but they're contributing to the benefit of the New Horizons Senior Center here in Kenora. So again, Judy and everybody else there, I want to thank you all for participating in this. It's really, really been wonderful. Well, I'm back, and today I've got now you have to tell me the exact name of your group here.
It's just the line dancers.
The line dancers of the New Horizons, okay?
Yes.
So I'd like to introduce four that showed up today, cold day. This is Kathy Rowlandson, and down there it's Ollie Lukianchuk. Right next to me is Helen Marge Onesco. Sorry. And Grace Jorgensen. I don't know why I wanted to say Helen. So,
It's on
yeah, maybe that's why. Anyways, so they're going to explain a little bit about the line dancing. The line dancing?
Yes.
Yeah, the line dancing later at the end. Kathy's going to show me how to do a few steps. Although, mind you, you probably saw me trying to make a fool of myself joining them. I have to say, before I start anything about the interview, it seems like it's very easy, and it seems like something that I would really like to do. So I think they might find me joining this club. Perhaps when I get through this with Shaw Cable, I might start coming. So Kathy, I'm going to ask you first, when do the line dancers meet?
Every Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock.
And always in this room,
Always-
the Rotary Room?
In the Rotary
Okay.
Room, yes.
So obviously it's rain or snow or sleet or freezing cold, because the last few lessons the dances have been really cold to
That's
come out.
right,
So
yes.
yeah, how many usually do come? Like you've got 4 today. What is
Well,
your?
sometimes we have 8, sometimes we have a couple more that start and then drop out. So,
Okay. Do you have a lot of snow? Not a
it
lot, but a
varies.
few snow. Do you have a few snowbirds, Marge, that come and then you don't see them until spring again, or?
Not anymore.
no.
We used to some time back. There
Well,
was.
you
there were
used
a
to go
couple
away
of raids.
yourself.
Yes, I'm still going, but
you're
not
still
for
going.
as long.
Okay. You better go for as long as it's cold up here.
Well, it's going to get warmer.
Yeah. So now, what else was I going to talk to you about? Some of the steps look very intricate, and yet some of them look just like an ordinary dance step, like you would do if you're on a dance floor with a waltz or something. Can you kind of explain some of the steps? Is it easy to explain?
No, it really isn't easy to explain, and I can't really do it unless I've got the music.
Oh, I
My
see.
mind goes blank if the music isn't there.
Oh, is that the same for you? You need the music to...
The music guides you, for sure.
Well, it looked like really nice dance music, though. So
Oh, it is.
when you say line dancing, the word dancing is really in there.
Yes, it is.
Now, this is the third group of dancers we have covered for Shaw Cable. And while I got a minute here, I'm just going to mention that the New Horizons is really grateful to Shaw Cable for doing this for us. They're covering everything that we do down here at the New Horizons so that the people in Kenora can realize what a great place this is to come. So far I've done the square dancers, and then I've done the round dancers, and now I'm doing the line dancers, and then in a couple of nights I'm going to do the Scottish dancers. So that means that there's 4 kinds of dancing alone that can be done with the New Horizons Seniors. So we're really, I think next to exercises, the dancing is the most popular, except the lunches. The lunches are because I know a lot of you do stay for lunch, don't you?
And the
Always.
And the movies are
And the
popular.
movies are very good.
Popular.
Yeah, I know there was a good one just the other day, Victoria and Albert, not Albert, Abdul. I saw that in Toronto. That was an excellent movie, wasn't it? Did you go?
I wasn't
You
here.
did you go, Grace? No, you did.
No,
Did you?
I wasn't
None of
able
you
to go
went.
either.
Oh, you went.
oh,
Oh, you
yes,
went.
we went.
It was. Wasn't that a good
Oh,
movie?
that's terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weren't you surprised at the end to find out it was a true story?
Well, I knew it, they told us it was.
Oh, because
true
I didn't
story.
know till the end. In Toronto, they never showed it till the end, and I was really surprised. You know.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
Diana had it on the paper that.
Oh, that's how.
about a
Yeah.
true story.
Ah,
Usually she
okay.
does.
Yeah. Because when I went to the theater in Toronto, they kept it as a surprise. Yeah.
They
Anyways,
always seem to choose wonderful movies.
I know the
We've
next
never
one
been
coming up too
disappointed.
is
Yeah.
something about happiness.
Oh, I can't
And,
remember.
yeah, anyways, it's the next breakfast movie. Anyways, I've got a little bit off the dancing. We're all going to
okay.
eat next.
We're having lunch later anyway.
Oh, that's right. Is this? Yeah, Tuesday. It's the big lunch day.
It's the
There's
big
about
lunch.
50 come for lunch on Tuesday, if not more.
It's
So-
usually twice a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, twice a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually.
Yeah. Well, anyways, let's get back to this wonderful exercise for you ladies. It doesn't seem to be too strenuous, is it? Is that why you all are
No, and
Marge,
it's-
that you?
Well, let's put it this way. I've always enjoyed dancing, and so this is kind of an alternate to still be able to come out and dance.
Okay. we can-
Polkas.
We've kind of moved the polkas to the back.
Oh, okay. Is there some would there be some polkas in it though if you wanted?
No.
No, it's
no,
strictly nice, soft,
nice,
like
yeah,
waltz,
waltz
two-step.
step,
If you
yeah.
incorporate those dance steps, the waltz, the two-step,
Yeah.
you know, you've kind of got your line dancing, haven't you?
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You don't do the chicken dance or anything.
No, but we could.
Oh yeah. Well, you 4 look like a spring chicken, so I'm sure that you could. Grace is looking
Chicken
around to see if there's any spring chickens. So. But no, it does seem to be a great event to have down here. So
No,
I'm
we're
really-
so lucky to have this
This-
Rotary room and everything that Diane and Judy put
Yeah.
together for us. It's fabulous.
Don't they do a good job, Diane and
Oh,
Judy?
fantastic
I just don't know what we do without them.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
really. You know, we've got they're the only 2 staffers. The rest are all members or volunteers, like myself as a volunteer with the as the president of the New Horizons, actually the New Horizons Club. So everybody else is a volunteer, so which is really great to keep it going.
Yeah.
And I'm going to see now if one of you can just show me. Now you're going to show me in a minute a couple of real steps. But I was just wondering if off the cuff, how about you, Marge? Can you just show? You know what I'd like to know? Like when you is this like a Scottish part of it coming in? This
No,
or
it's just
not?
sort of a knee, this part.
Okay.
No,
We
I
have-
don't know. We have no idea.
No, we have no idea.
We just
were taught
that way,
Oh,
and
okay.
that's
We
what we're
don't
doing.
have an instructor.
No,
Oh,
we
you don't? You do it on your
no,
own?
we don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yes,
Well,
we
good
did
for
have
you.
instructors before,
Uh-huh.
but we no longer have an instructor, so we just keep on doing the dances we learned a few
Do you
years
want to
ago.
mention?
Oh.
Do you want to mention who it was?
Yeah, I was going to ask her. Yeah, do you want to?
You should give Joyce credit.
Joyce.
Joyce Wider.
Oh, really?
Joyce Wider taught
okay.
for a long time.
She was the
Before
first
that,
one.
Well, here,
Oh, here.
Here.
Oh, so where did you start dancing then? If it wasn't
Fire
here.
Hall
The
was
old
at a
fire
senior
Oh,
center
okay.
before. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then just get over that.
Started in '05.
Oh, so it's 05. Okay.
Yes. a second
Here.
one.
Well, now I'm going to ask Kathy here to just take me out and show me Because I know I was doing it, but I was kind of following and I was making a fool of myself. So now show me how to do it the right.
You're doing
Okay,
very
you sure you're
well,
going to show me
Rosa.
just in here,
Okay.
just a little bit in here. You're going to show me, and
Now
I'm going
this
to step
is-
a little bit behind you.
Okay, this is the first step that we learned, and
Okay.
it's a very easy one.
Okay.
It's counting is 4.
Oh, is it? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back 2, 3, 4, forward.
Just me go. You go slow up.
Okay.
Go back. Start.
Okay,
Let's start again.
Start again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back 2, 3, 4, and then you rock. And then you turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back 2, 3, 4. Back 2, 3, 4. Rock.
Oh, okay.
Right 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you turned
left 2, 3, 4. Back 2, 3, 4. Rock.
You have to turn around because I.
Right 2, 3, 4. Left 2, 3, 4. Back 2, 3, 4.
Rock.
And then right 2, 3, 4. Left 2, 3, 4. Back 2, 3, 4. Rock. Right 2, 3, 4. Back. Rock. Right 2, 3, 4. Left 2, 3, 4. Back.
I
2,
should have
3,
eyes
4,
in the
rock.
back of my head. That's
You're doing very well. Yeah.
Okay.
And we usually start with our right foot. Now, there's some that start with the left foot.
Okay.
But mostly we start with our right foot.
And everything's in 4s.
In 4s.
So that's really kind of. But you know, another thing I was thinking when I was doing it, and even when I joined you guys, you know, and kind of pitched in there. There's some good exercise in this too,
Oh,
isn't there?
definitely.
Oh, there
It's not
is.
just really, because especially this one. Like this is a very good exercise part.
That's a very good one.
Yeah, and I bet for you with your hip trouble, you know, that
Yeah.
you find, yes. So, well, anyways, do you want to get in close then? I'm going to just sign off here, and
Okay.
and thank you again for doing this for the New Horizons, and I'll let you know when it's. You did a good job, Kevin and Marge. So again, I'm going to thank Shaw Cable for this opportunity, and thank the line dancers of the New Horizons for joining me today, and that's it. And I guess you'll wait and see me back again soon as we start with my next segment. So bye for now.